So you've carved out your corner of the backyard, explored what it has to offer, and now maybe you're ready to upgrade to one of the best base locations Grounded has to offer. I'm Livid, one half of the team behind Legion Gaming, and today I'll show you my take on the giant rock slab base, easily one of the best locations in Grounded to build. This base location comes with multiple built-in ways to get up without the need for any player-built structures, meaning you will never have to worry about a single insect getting to your base. That is, till the flying ones are introduced into the game. I like to personally start off by just blocking out where my bridge path to the fence will go. If you've never built in this location, just know there are a ton of hostile insects around this area, and having a quick access point to the fence as both a shortcut and a staging area might be your best bet. I fully build this bridge much later in the build, so I just put a foundation here for now. With every base I build, especially in survival, I like to lay out my entire floor plan all at once to get an idea of where the build is going to go. It always also gives you an objective to work towards. Now I use weed scaffolding for this whole build, but there is a constant source of clay really nearby that you can make use of to make a really solid base that could last you well into future updates. Just keep that in mind. You'll see I make use of corner pieces and squares to really give the base some varied definition to keep it looking interesting. Once your foundation is done, add some stairs to the areas you jump up just to make walking in a little bit easier. Proceed to cover your foundations and floors if they are weed scaffolding. Now this front area of the base, as with most of the bases that I build, usually have a resource dump here for weed stems and grass blades. I find it nice to have an easily accessible stockpile at all times, and with this build, we use the stacking mechanic to make sure we have a ton of stockpiles in a decently small footprint. There is one important thing to note here. I would get your blueprints down for your walls, floors, and half-high floors behind the resource area before placing down the stockpiles, because for whatever reason, they can block building directly behind them. You don't want to have to waste resources just to build it again later. Once we have that all done, I finish blocking out the shape of the structure by placing down all the walls, building up to the second floor, and closing off the first story. The only reason I'm instantly completing this is because it's being done in creative mode. This blocking out normally would just be the next major task I'd have on my list to finish. Now this next section I'm working on is ideally something you immediately make after your resource storage area, since it lives directly on the other side of the wall, ensuring you have a relatively small footprint for a good starter section to operate from within your base. Here I utilize the chest stacking method to its full extent and have 3 full rows of chests on each side of the base. Wherever you want to place your crafting bench is up to you at this point. From here, I start to flush out some more of the interior by placing armor stands and weapon racks in order to store my everyday items that I'll be using in a very easy place to access them. We continue to build up the interior here by adding some mushroom gardens, some dew collectors, storage for liquid, and just all around decorate the place to give it some more life. We add our crafting table, smoothie station, and campfire all within throwing distance of our massive wall of storage, ensuring everything is quickly accessible. If for whatever reason storage is still an issue, you can utilize the armor room for more storage against the wall. At this point, if I run out of storage space, I likely don't need to worry about it. Now what we're doing with the second story of the base is getting ready for flying insects. We know they're coming to the game, and no base will be safe after that point. Every base should consider adding one or more wraparound balconies that allow the player to actively defend against flying threats. We've seen that mountable turrets, harpoon guns, and more traps are coming to the game, so future-proof your build to accommodate for these items, and you'll be in a great spot. We finished this whole thing off by building up the rest of our walls and adding a roof access, once again to help with defense in the future or even expansion plans. And just like that, we have a massive structure ready to tackle whatever is ahead of us. We finish off the bridge to the fence section of the backyard here, as I mentioned at the start of the video, just to give us an easier way in and out of the area. With this build, we managed to accomplish the following things. Easy traversal between our base and the fence. A robust storage area for all major carryable items. Storage space that'll make the local population of ants incredibly jealous. Quick, easy access to armor and weapons so you can be ready at a moment's notice. All in a location that has not one, but 2 ways to access your base off the ground without any threat that a creature in the backyard will be able to stop you from doing so. And just like that, we've put together an absolute unit of a base in a fantastic location, perfect for going into future content. If you liked what you saw here and want more base builds, leave us a like, maybe a comment or two, and subscribe to Legion Gaming. We absolutely love Grounded and hope this game just keeps getting better and better with time. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I'm Livid, and from everyone here at Legion Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.